All right. Hello. We are back. Oh, I need to still change the title. Yep, we're going on into round 3 of the Myla Arcadian tournament. It'll be SneakyXD versus cerpintext. Will be a ton of fun. I'm joined here by Picardy4 over on the mic.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
We'll be getting started shortly. Just about to count the runners down. But yeah, in terms of PVs, I think Serp's got like a 19 something and Sneaky, oh my gosh, okay. I'll look more. Okay, Sneaky's got an 1853. Oh, got a PB in round 1 with an 1842. Let's go. And Serp's got a 1933 PB and round 1 got a 1930. Okay, what are these runners? This is gonna be so exciting. So yeah, we'll be counting down shortly, making sure that runners are ready.
Awesome. Yeah, I am super excited as well. I don't know too much about Sneaky, but from his time, it's clear that he is, at least in Myla percent, the top runner. And Serpin, she is probably the most experienced veteran runner of the entire field, but not on these patches.
Indeed. Serpin is normally a 122 run runner and has been running a lot of 106 lately. But right now running on current patch, and honestly there's like decent amounts of differences between the patches, especially when you run so much on one patch. Switching patches is not super easy. Alright, and it looks like they're off.
One thing I find so funny about the patch thing is that Serp is playing on current patch, but on 1.4.3.2.
So yeah, so our little categories on SRC are basically like 1.4.3.2 plus, and then like any patch. And so the currentist patch is 1.5.7.8, and some other numbers. But runners still choose to run on 1.4.3.2 depending on what they're comfy with, and so Serp is not fully on current patch, but you know, we'll take the 1.4.3.2.
Should be exciting. Have you seen any of their races so far? I didn't get the opportunity to see either of them.
I have not. We've been trying to kind of like move around so that like the same runners aren't on each channels, and then also make sure that as many runners as possible are featured on restreams. So I haven't seen their races, and honestly I haven't seen either of them like running current patch or running in general, so this will be fun. Looks like both of them are being kind of bullied by Benchflies right now, or Jinky, but that's alright.
Absolutely. And Serp misses the setup softball. That is something which feels a little bit different on 1.2.2.1. You sort of have to jump a little bit earlier, at least it feels like to me. So that could be a bit of a factor.
Pick with the 1.2.2.1 knowledge. A traitor! Just kidding. Alright, we're coming up to Dirtmouth over here. You'll see the runners jumping up and down since the game decides to slow us down to a very slow walking pace in Dirtmouth. So that's why you'll see the runners. Ooh, we get some coordinated jumping too. Love that. You basically move faster while you're in the air instead of on the ground, so you'll see them jumping here.
I think with a very solid 57 AP.
Ooh.
Now this split is actually one of the splits which has the most differences between 1.2.2.1 and CP, and yet Serp hits the inventory drop, although getting hit out of it, very unfortunately.
Yeah, so basically on 1.2.2.1 you can open the inventory in midair, but on current patch it is a physics frame perfect. Basically you have to open the inventory as you're walking off a ledge, so definitely feels very different. But Serp got it, but then RNG said no. Ooh. I think she's really used to 1.2.2.1 spike kill, which is also a lot tighter on that patch, so it looked like she just went a little bit late, but that's alright, cleans up pretty nicely.
It's very different. I think she was going for the Geo and ends up falling off the platform by accident. On 1.2.2.1 you go for the spike kill almost everyone. I think Axe goes from the bottom platform, but I think everyone else goes from the top platform.
Makes sense. But yeah, it looks like Sneaky got the spike kill as well. Not as well, but got the spike kill, so that's good on his side.
Any gap being opened up at this level is certainly going to be a factor, but it's also the type of run where anything can happen. While there are no intense boss fights, every single split has the opportunity for taking a lot of damage, and there aren't really any opportunities to heal, and you don't get very many convenient benches.
True, yeah, and it's also so short, so like, especially like with these runners' times now, like, any like little small thing will just add up. So for example, Sneaky, they both went for Statue Pogo, but Sneaky missed it and Serpent got it. It's just like such a small little time save, but when you miss it, it like adds up.
I feel like I'm going to end up being a bit of a broken record here, but Statue Pogo is another one of those things which is different depending on the patches because there are different cycles on 1.2.2.1 versus on current patch. It is much more lenient on current patch, but it's different, and I think that's what matters here.
Alright, looks like False Knight was pretty nice to both of them. You ideally want False Knight to hop over them to get the best RNG there so you can get as much hits in and kill them faster. And then we also skipped by opening that gate, Dev intended. So yeah, pretty good on RNG there.
Both seem very healthy on Geo here.
You'll see that runners just like slash a lot, but in this particular room there's something called Torch Game. I don't think either of them got it, but there's like 2 torches that you can like fit 1 nail slash in. That's frame perfect. So that's something that runners will try to play during the thing. But in the beginning split, when all you can do is walk, you'll just see a lot of random slashing.
Slashing, jumping, all of this sort of thing. RNG minutes.
Oh wow, so they're like live synced, but it looks like Serpent's slightly behind. Thank you, Rix, the timekeeper, in chat, for pointing out the time.
I love having the delta sign. That's pretty
yeah. RNG minutes. Yeah, I think like some of the Tazers have said that doing certain slashes can manipulate like RNG, but you know, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's just memes. I don't know.
We can just claim that. So you know, next when you see me get the Boulder Spit world record, just kidding. But yeah, speaking of RNG, the Boulders have a 50-50 chance of spitting out a Boulder. It looks like since he got a 3rd spit and Serpent's getting a 4th spit.
Yeah.
Oh, Sneaky's picking up Soul Catcher.
And Serp getting an extra spit. So Serp is actually going to get most of the same benefit that Sneaky's getting from Soul Catcher. The place that matters the most is if you get bad RNG in the Aggressor Climb.
Yeah, so I think Soul Catcher is technically not optimal for this run, but it makes Soul Gathering really, really comfy in Green Path. And Soul is actually like pretty valuable resource here since we're gonna come up on another boulder. Oh, and Sneaky also takes the like safe left route to get all the hits. Safe in quotes.
Very interesting. Yeah, that's somewhat new of a strat. Not that, I guess. In this day and age, I'm now a boomer, but
Alright, 3rd spit on Serpent. I think 2nd spit on Sneaky, so...
Oh, Serp gets another spit, and not only that, but Serp has practice with the fireball spit.
Yeah, so...
One of the tighter ones.
Let's go, Serp.
Very clean.
So normally on current patch we don't get to do that fireball skip because we don't have enough soul, but if you are lucky and get an extra spit, you can. Whereas on 1.2.2.1, again, the patch that Serpent normally runs on, you normally have enough soul there, so she is practicing that, and she showed it off.
Take a little extra time though, make sure to gather a lot of soul in this room.
So yeah, we're going to be coming up on some fireball skips again up here. These are normally the only 2 that you typically see in current patch runs, but you basically use your fireball to knock you back in order to make a jump that you normally wouldn't be able to make without it. Ooh, alright.
No.
Serp gets it, but Sneaky, I think, missed the 2nd fireball, but backs it up. Let's go. Oh, and then with Soul Catcher, I think he'll be able to get enough soul for the 2nd one. We'll see.
The 2nd one is pretty generous to go for 1 fireball.
Serp looking so clean.
Very, very nice.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's alright.
Okay.
Can just go
I'm not gonna
around.
go over my line.
You always kill one of those guys. I think typically, gets the buddy bounce, dude pogo, man pogo, whatever your choice of term is for that. Pretty decent backup. But yeah, in the first room in Greed Path, we normally kill more enemies since we need like a lot of soul.
Yeah, I never killed him.
Yeah, because oh my god. Oh my god.
This is what I was saying earlier. Pretty much anywhere in this run, you can end up taking a lot of damage, and Green Path is one of the big culprits. If they go for the, if she goes for the VK quick kill, she can very easily take a hit by accident, and then she's got to fight Hornet on 1 health.
That was so scary. But yeah, that's like another enemy that has some patch differences with the way you kill it, depending on what strats you use, so... Ah, okay. But they both get the quick kill. Looks like Serpent did have a damage tank there. Sneaky did not. Serp taking the
I really
very...
cursed that one, didn't I?
Yeah. Yeah. Serpent healing, good for our hearts. We love that. We don't want heart attacks over here, but...
And Serp actually missing quite a bit of the Geo from VK. Thankfully, she had a really healthy amount before, so they're very close on Geo at this point, both going into Hornet 1, except Sneaky's got quite a bit more soul and more health.
I think Sneaky also took another heal right before the...
Oh, I must have missed that. That's going for a very safe strategy.
Yeah.
I would not expect... missed that. I would expect them to be comfortable at 3 health. Nice fight.
Nice fight on Sneaky's side, yeah, wow. Oh yeah, and so... Oh gosh. Okay, we're good. But Hornet takes 1 less hit to stagger on 1-2-2-1, so I don't know if that's also something that Serpent Steel... I don't know, we keep talking about patch differences here, but it's really cool that we have someone in this tournament who typically runs on a different patch that's so different, so just talking about that.
Absolutely. To me, it's one of the most interesting things, at least about this matchup. But we'll see. We'll see. An early game is one place where it continually adds up. So many things are different. This split, I talked about this earlier on Matt's channel, but I love this split so much because unlike the Green Path split where we're getting Mothwing Cloak, where it's pretty much all horizontal movement, this split is all about falling, which means that a lot of the time our speed is capped, right? But it's very fine movement.
Inventory dropping.
It's interesting, avoiding the southfall, I suppose. Going for the ascetic slashes, very fancy.
I do really love the split as well pick.
Surf going for the inventory hardfall cancel,
which you can do on 1-4-3-2.
Exclusive for the current patches.
But yeah, I guess like the other... Oh my gosh, we keep talking about patch differences. It's fine, we'll just keep talking about it. But on 1-2-2-1, we're coming up to a trick called E-Pogo. On 1-2-2-1, you can pogo the explosion of the spore, whereas on current patch you cannot. So I don't know if Serpent learned the current patch E-Pogo, but I guess we'll see. Sneaky's coming up onto that room right now. Full Container Soul, probably doing 3 fireballs. And very clean.
Very clean.
Very nice.
Surf going for the 1 and missing it, but thankfully gathered enough soul for a backup. Hopefully, she'll get this one.
Okay, nice. Second try. That's good. That was like I think a more recent setup for 1 fireball that was discovered, where you do like a extra dash there. I'm not really sure. I do 2 fireballs, so I can't really speak to that.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's very similar to Ali Pogo, but it sort of uses the Wii Pogo setup there.
And both of them looked like they got some clean Mantis Pogos. It takes a lot of like it's consistent, but you also need consistent movement. So yeah, those claw splits looked pretty clean.
At this point, we start to see differences from the any percent route. Up until now, it's been mostly any percent. Which I don't know. I mean, I know very little bit about Sneaky as a runner, though he seems to know quite a bit about this game, going for some really cool pogos, really cool ascetic slashes and such all over the place. Like, look at that. Did you see that bench fly pogo?
Yeah, that was... Wow, yeah. Like, the gameplay here is looking super, super good. And yeah, like just like Pick, I'm not really sure if, like, what or if Sneaky has run other categories, but the movement's looking super nice. But I guess the main difference here from any percent is that we bench in Crossroads, since we'll use that bench later. That's actually the last bench we'll take in this run. And then we go on over to Grosmother.
We'll see how they're going to do their damage tanks. You can see Sneaky taking one there. They are going to die without benching against Salubra, as Chris says. So you want to take as many damage tanks as you can.
And from chat, it looks like Sneaky is an all-skills runner with a sub-hour time, exactly 59, which is really, really good. So yeah, Sneaky is quite experienced. We love that.
Makes sense. Interesting cleanup setup. Takes another hit. Very nice.
I'm safe.
Gonna go safe slide
here.
Hopefully.
Oh, yeah. Pretty decent cleanup on... Oh, I shouldn't have said that. That's okay. Still pretty decent cleanup on Serp's side. She didn't take any damage tanks before going over there. Goes for an inventory knockback, though. That's a current patch thing, I think. Not 1221. That's cool.
Yeah.
Ooh, inventory
When you
drop.
open your inventory like that, it cancels the knockback.
Sneaky just went for a nice inventory drop there, which is real... real sneaky. Oh, gosh. Which, like, I don't know. I've never done that one.
I'm a fan of that. I do that too.
Oh, yeah, because you don't have dash. Oh, no. Okay, so the shade can fireball, which is annoying, but, like, yeah, you can still back it up, so... Kind of annoying RNG, but Sneaky dealt with it really nicely, so...
Yeah, about 5 seconds, if I recall correctly. I'm sorry I'm quiet for a second. I had a thought.
Oh my god, they both...
The
Oh,
thought
but...
is gone. Oh no. At least she's able to back it up. However, very unfortunate that you're on 4 health now. And this split, you don't get to bench. And ideally, you're not going to heal. As well as the fact that there's an intentional damage tank to Raptor skip. Assuming she goes for it. So, at this point, things start to get a little bit scary as far as HP goes.
Alright, I switched the audio. Yeah, deaths in the split are not kind, but hopefully... should I say anything? Should I just not speak for this entire split?
Sneak taking damage as well, but Serp did take the time to heal. Now, I believe you only need 270 Geo here, I believe, something like that.
Something around there. Yeah, because we're gonna go up to Gorgeous Husk to get some 420 Geo there. And then we'll come along some other enemies too, but you know, sometimes it's honestly just easier to kill the enemies so they're, you know, not in your way.
Could be. I was just interested by the fact, and maybe this is Chris picking up on that, but that Sneaky went for bottom row, even though he already had 280 Geo. Maybe it's 370 or something.
I mean, if Sneaky is, like, if Sneaky does the same geo route that I do in all skills, I don't know what geo route, we kill the bottom row there, so it could also, oh, Serpent? It could also be some muscle memory from there, and then Serpent falling off that ledge because that little husk she couldn't pogo off of, but that's alright. Safety healing up, love that.
Yeah, really, really good turning strats there, safety strats. Especially, like I said before, if he's going to be going for that Raptor skip there.
Ooh, getting a nice double there. Oh, and she's... Okay, yeah, so when you have no shaman, it's faster to just, like, bully Gorgeous Husk in the corner since you can't really reliably get doubles, but it looks like Serp got some doubles on Gorgeous Husk, which is really nice. So, get him Geo and moving on.
I'm pretty sure even with the doubles, it's slower to do it that way.
Yeah, I think so as well, but, you know, if that's what you're comfy with from, like, other Gorgeous Husk strats, then, like, you do what you're comfy with in a tournament.
Well, and it could just be that it's not something which you consider. I know until someone who runs low percent pointed it out to me, I had no idea that it's not always the strat to go for those doubles.
Yep, and then over on Sneaky side, got the Rafters skip, but these ones are not being very kind. You can, like, pogo them to skip a section, but, Oh, okay,
I don't
okay,
know if
got the
this
height.
is right at this point, but going around loses only a couple seconds.
Yeah, but that's okay, that's okay. As long as, yeah, you should, alright, I won't say anything. Ooh!
Oh,
Alright.
very unfortunate with the Raptors. Oh,
Oh,
what?
wait!
Oh, nice backup attempt. Unfortunately,
Oh my
I
god,
don't
that
think
was
it's quite
so
gonna
close,
work out.
Surfer.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That was really creative. Oh my god.
But yeah, what I reacted to, I was watching Sneaky's side. He would have had to like fall down on that lower platform, which is fine, but instead like had the soul to do a nice little fireball skip so that he didn't have to fall and could just go on the ledge. And Serpent, okay,
I
okay.
missed that entirely. That's really cool.
Serpent got the pogo on the Rava. Wow, that was wow. Both runners there just reacting to the environment and wow. Okay.
Very cool. That is one thing which is so fun about watching top runners. It's not only the fact that they're so practiced in what they do and that they run at such a high level in their movement and the skips and everything, but when things go wrong, they can often react in very interesting and creative ways.
Yeah, it was really cool. I've never seen that fireball to like get to the wall there because like it wouldn't have been that much time lost to like go on. There's a platform right where he was, and it wouldn't have been that bad. But you know, pulling out the swag.
And speaking of swag, we're coming up on the Crystal Peak section where there's a lot of opportunity for swag, and there are a lot of different strats nowadays, especially on current patch for how you're going to handle the God Cycle room, how you're going to handle the room right after that. You can go for the damage strat or damageless strat in the C-Dash Gauntlet, and we may even see some Pogax. I don't know. That'd be exciting.
So yeah, it looks like Sneaky tried to do a little quick toll there where you look down at the same time you're opening the toll. Didn't get it. I think he didn't look down long enough or something. I wasn't watching close enough. But yep, we're going on into Peaks. And then Serpent has bought her lantern and will also be making her way onto Peaks.
Sneaky not going for Pogax. You hate to see it.
No, you love to see it. Pogax is fake. Kills a Glimback, so no damage tank there. A little bit of time loss, but no damage tanking is nice on this split, which has a lot of scary lasers.
Third primary to hit that lever, so she doesn't have to open it later on the way back.
Oh wow. I think he had a pretty clean room there. Not seen that cycle before.
And going for damage this year too. Unfortunately, is a little bit slow on the cycle. But as an all-skills runner, it makes sense that he'd be going for all the damageless strats.
Hey, we love damageless over on the all skills current patch. Serp also not going for... Oh yeah, Serp killing the Glimback as well. She's at 3 health, so I think that is a smart decision. Sneaky getting both inventory drops in this room, saving some time there.
Oh, we do get the snake jumps. That's interesting. That's a very different setup than most people go for. So I didn't think we were going to.
Yeah, I did not think I was
going
going
for
to see
God
that.
Pixel. Are we going to get a damage tank here? Okay, so I wonder if Surf went for the Trans Dash, which you can do on 1221, to make that damageless. It doesn't work on current patch. This is pretty spooky. If she has up Sneaky Stream, I don't think we see a heal.
True. But yeah, Sneaky got through the gauntlet really clean. We got our underplat, woo. But yeah, I hope she knows damageless. She probably does, or else she would have healed.
As a 106 runner, I think they also go for damageless.
That makes sense.
Or at least I assume.
I think she is a
could be
supporter
totally
of
mistaken.
damageless, so ooh, fancy turnaround home evolve there.
Yeah, seems to be damageless setup.
Alright, yeah. And another underplat woo. Alright, Serpent making it through, getting the damageless cycle, picking up her C-Dash. And Sneaky
on the way to Myla.
on the way to murder. Yeah, literally breathing now. I was like holding my breath. And GG to Sneaky. Sub 19. Let's freaking go.
10 seconds from PB. It's the consistency.
So good. And I believe this was his PB coming into the race, actually. So, like, literally tying the old PB.
That's incredible.
And let's
Serp also playing quite close to her PB here.
True, yeah, she's like 1930 something. Ooh, with the time-saving C-dash that I learned that it actually saves time last run.
Yeah, I just saw that earlier today.
And GG. Is that a PB for Serp?
It could be tenths of a second as a
Wait,
PB.
it's also a gold Myla split. Oh my god.
Is it for real?
Yeah, I think she PB'd because she golded the Myla split. Oh wow. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's such a good
Amazing.
race.
Oh my god, it's a good times in PB. That's incredible. Good stuff. That's a win all around. Sneaky pulls it out, gets the win, and Serp has the PB with the nice gold on the end.
Indeed. All right, we'll be inviting the runners in for an interview over here. But wow, yeah, that was such a good race. I am shook. C-dash, we got time save, very true. Serp, serp, serp. Interview, interview. Hello, Sneaky. GG on the race.
Yes, hello, thank you. Like, to be honest, I kind of thought I was gonna lose this. I don't know why. Like, the room before Lem was just like straight up bullying me.
Oh, we were so shocked by, well, I like by the fireball that you did to just like make it to that wall, since there's like a platform there. So I feel like normally if you're short on that jump to get over to the limb, you fall on that platform. But you did a fancy little fireball like stall there.
Yeah, that's not even like the first time I did that. I just do it if I'm like not close enough.
That makes sense, yeah. It was really cool. And hello, sir. How are you feeling? This is a PB for you.
Yeah.
So shocked.
Got time save. So yeah, that was the most bully run I've had
Oh no.
today.
Okay, so both of you all in the rafter skip room got bullied at different times. Sneaky had just miserable time with the flying
Yeah.
sentry pogo, and then Serp, you went for these incredible backups for the rafter skip and almost made the backup like 3 times. It was really unfortunate.
Yeah, like they refused to fly up high enough. Like it was basically like Jinky RNG and KP, like where the Vengefly just refused to like bob upwards, and then I couldn't get the height I needed.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I've
Big
noticed
Sag.
that. So good. Serp, we were like, oh, I think she knows the damage list cycle for peaks, but we were also all holding our breaths like, oh my god. How are you feeling on that part?
Honestly, that part is like the one part where I actually feel like I know anything still, like because that's like basically just what we do in 106.
Yeah. Yeah, we kept commenting on
Fortunately.
the patch differences.
One thing I was really impressed about Serp was that you were continually getting these current patch specific pieces of tech. So I've got to ask, are you a convert?
Not even close.
No, no.
Like there are so many small tiny things all over the place that are just so annoying. Like the first room in Mothwing Cloak, like the first green path room, is just the husk positions are just so god awful. Ugh. And that's like the case for like every husk and
Yeah, they're
in the entire
consistent,
run. That's
but they're
funny.
consistently in the worser RNG spawns for like the 1, 2, 2, 1.
Yeah. They're not really even consistent. Like they spawn in this consistent spot, but they still walk like RNG amounts each side.
Yeah, true.
Like so they're not even consistent. It's like yeah, it's just pain.
Sneaky, we were really impressed with your claw split though. You went for like some fancy static splashes. You got the E-Pogo first try. You got Mantis Pogo. How much time or like how are you feeling about that? That looked really clean for me to me.
Yeah, like that was one of the like almost the fastest time I ever got to claw. Like exactly 10 minutes.
Oh wow.
I got like sub 10 like a few times.
Yeah, that's a great time.
you've been running Sneaky. One thing which we spoke about a little bit was that I don't know you as a speedrunner. Other people were saying that you're fairly new, but that you have a sub-hour all skills time.
Yeah. I mean,
So
I
how
got
much
like
time have you? Go ahead.
I mean, I got like already 2 power all skills runs, and
You
like
got a sub-hour and 2 runs?
no 2 sub-hour runs. I have like
Oh.
50 runs. I have 2
Wow.
sub-hour PBs.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Sub-hour in all skills current patch is like an achievement. Also in 1221 all skills. So yeah, that's really good.
Yeah,
Excited to
although the
see
first
more.
one was like a 59, so like that's kind of sub-hour, but not really.
No,
Very
it's
sub-hour.
below 60.
59.59 is the best sub-hour.
True.
The only one that's better is 56.56.
Ah, that's true.
So how much time did
There's
you specifically put into Myla percent Sneaky? Did you just say my all skills practice is going to transfer? I'm just going to kind of put in the run, or did you put in a lot of time to the specific route, the specific tech of this run?
Well, I mean, like I didn't really like practice that much. I practiced today like the most. Like the other days, like sometimes I wouldn't even practice like in a day. I just like pick a random day and do like a few runs. So like today I just like really practice a lot.
Yeah, wait, that's awesome. What about you, sir? Because I know you've been running 106. How much Myla in current patch practice did you put in?
I think I practiced a bit on like the rafter skip and epogo, just like because I didn't feel like taking that like guaranteed half a minute time loss there.
Makes sense.
And then I think this was like my 7th run in total. So yeah, ish.
Wow, yeah. Good time.
It's as if like experience from other categories actually like carry over. But yeah, like I practiced some and labbed some stuff just like off stream and stuff. But like nothing like super nothing like super hyper focused and stuff. But yeah.
Makes sense. Still is a good run. From chat, Sneaky, chat is wondering when you implemented the static slashes into your Mantis Claw split.
Well, like I was just looking through the Discord and I saw I think Quack sent like a tutorial or Somnia actually doing like a tutorial on the whole room. So I just like tried to practice it and decided to do it,
Cool, yeah. Paid off.
and like it worked out.
Just decided to do it.
It's that easy, folks.
Just do it.
Let me ask you too. Did either of you have the streams open? One thing which I was saying at the end there, Sir, was that when you were on 1 health and or when you were on 3 health and you were still going for those damage tank strats, you still went for God Pixel. Did you know that you were behind and you were really trying to get as much time saved as you possibly could?
Yeah, basically. I remember like last tourney that I realized I am absolutely horrible if I don't have like information. So just like even if I knew I was behind, then like that's obviously not good for the like mentals, but like it was still helpful. Just like then I can know if I should go for like risky strats or if I should just go safe.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Sneaky, were
Are you
you
sneaky?
watching the run? Restream?
What? Can you repeat?
Sorry, were you also running like, or sorry, watching Serp's run as well, or were you just doing your run?
I was just like doing my own. I had no idea what I was going against.
Two very valid strategies.
Yeah. So also Sneaky, I think your PBs, seeing them in the like Discord were like some of the more scary things to like observe from the outside.
Yeah.
Huge GGs, honestly. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
still
I mean,
proud
I
of
think
getting
one of the
top
things
three.
which I keep talking about is that this tournament has brought a lot of people together from a lot of different walks, right? We've got Serp, who's coming over with a lot of veteran experience, but nothing here on current patch. We've got a lot of entirely new runners. We've got a lot of rando players who haven't really wanted to dip their foot into speed running until this tournament. And people have made so much progress. People are putting up really impressive time. People are really developing as runners, and that's been really exciting to see.
True.
There's
There's been
sorry,
so
go.
much progress for so many, from so many different runners and people.
I think that's one of the things that Quack, Insomni, and all the other tournament organizers were hoping, was just to kind of like get a tournament going to get newer runners in, but then the whole point of the tournament is for people to level up. So it's really, really cool seeing people get these PB times that are that if like a couple weeks ago that would have been part of the cutoff for the Arcadian. But yeah, it's really cool to see the improvement of the times.
Yeah.
I know a lot of you in chat, if you haven't seen the progress, you didn't see where people were to begin with. A lot of people at the beginning of this tournament, when they signed up, were having 30-minute times, mid 30-minute times, high 20-minute times. Obviously, there were some runners who came in and they had their low 20s or they had sub 20 to begin with, but most people are getting these low 20-minute times now. A lot of people have made several minutes of improvement on their PBs, which we've gotten to see on the back end. And today you all are getting to see that showcase.
I know I, for example, started like before the tourney, I had a 25, and then I did like a run and got a 23, and I could not finish. I could barely finish runs because Crystal Peak cycles are so different in current patch. It's horrible.
You did go for the squiggle jumps, but you went for a different setup than I've ever seen,
I have
which I thought
no
was
clue how
interesting.
it's supposed to be done. But that goes for 1-2-1 as well. I don't like the room. It's mean.
Yeah, that room can be pretty mean, but all right. So I think that'll be it, unless you two have any last words.
Oh,
Only
no,
huge
not
GGs.
really.
Also,
All right,
also
GG to
Cat is
both of
cute.
y'all. Circus cute.
Chris is cute. And big.
GG to both of y'all. Sneaky, good luck in your future races, and Serp, thanks for GG for the race. Yeah, we will go on to BRB. We'll be back with the one of the semifinal races. So stay tuned, everyone.